Welcome to the exhibition Hungry for After, featuring 7 artists who have recently earned their Master of Fine Arts degree in the Department of Art here at the University of Minnesota. Skaalrud invites ghosts to tell their stories from beyond the grave in their installation entitled The Me Behind the Closed Door. Skaalrud pieces together the skeleton of a room where over the years they would conduct paranormal investigations alone at night. Using comics as a medium for the dead, Skaalrud draws parallels between ghostliness and queerness. Skaalrud gladly welcomes this haunting, taking the time, night after night, to occupy this liminal space, to sit in the, quote, grayness that shifts like iridescence. A collection of text, objects, and photographs comprise Nicholas Bauch's System for Embodying Landscape, Mojave. With a background in cultural and historical geography, Bauch provides us with a series of instructions and audio offerings for communing with the desert landscape. Bauch further activates the space through performance, embodying the scampering movements of a lizard. In another area of the gallery, Bauch presents a second installation, this time communing with a suburban corporate landscape. In System for Embodying Landscape, Twin Cities, Bauch plays the role of archivist, partaking in a variety of absurdist tasks, using photographic slideshows, infographics, and found objects. Bauch catalogs the residue of 31 walks connecting 10 Fortune 500 companies, visually documenting what Bauch terms as suburbicity. Sayge Carroll builds objects and environments that merge the physical and virtual, revealing portals between time and space. Carroll's installation, Other Worlds, makes use of triads, as found in the repeated use of triangular shapes, the layering of 3 projection scrims, and the use of musical triads found in jazz, blues, and gospel, as seen here in the record collection of Carroll's father. Through clay and textiles, Carroll creates a physical space for music and meditation, building a world in which past, present, and future generations can share space together. Bed, stool, spoon. These are just some of the objects available for sale or barter as part of Grant McFarland's Cash and Carry, an endeavor in making, learning, labor, and value. Each of the objects seen here has an identical twin. One is placed here in the gallery and the other in McFarland's home. These handmade objects challenge notions of value, utility, and consumption. Driven by a desire to give form to the unacknowledged, Brandon Chambers creates ceramic sculptures and works on paper that honor the unknowable. The grid, as both a structure for building and a tool for orientation, provides the visual building block of Chambers' work. The rigidity and reliability of the grid is quickly abandoned, becoming a, quote, untrustworthy crutch. In each painting, parts of the grid become eroded, shifting between plumes of color. These same shapes are reiterated in Chambers' cephalopod-like forms, conveying a soft-bodied, malleable appearance that further contradicts its rigid material state. In Gestures of Pressure and Time, R.C. Tibbott combines clay, processes of repetition, and artifacts from his military service to investigate an object's potential once it has withstood its intended use. Referencing military postures and rank formations, Tibbott pays special attention to the spatial relationships between each object. Each piece provides a snapshot of Tibbott's methodical engagement with materials and how those materials behave under a set of rules. Resisting hierarchical and linear structures, Rini Keagy's work equalizes subjective and archival material to engage with sites of historical and psychosocial trauma. In this particular body of work, Keagy's still and moving images subvert categorical distinctions between personal and historic accounts, encompassing Guatemala's 36-year-long civil war. We end our exhibition tour with excerpts from Keagy's El Cenote.